Good afternoon, Blazers, and welcome back to InfoFlow from home. Welcome to February and the second semester. Today is Monday, February 1st. I'm Emmanuel.
And I'm David. In local news, Montgomery County has surpassed 57,129 cases of COVID-19 as of Tuesday, January 26th.
Hey, Blazers. Weather officials predict up to 6 inches of snow in the coming week. Make sure to stay safe and stay warm, especially out on the roads.
In Montgomery County news, 12 different MCPS students have declared their candidacy for the position of student member of the board. The nomination convention will be held on February 17th in order to pick the 2 finalists. Out of those 2, the winner will take the place of Nick Asante, the current serving SMOB.
Now, let's hear from Sam about what's going on with our spring athletics.
Whether you play a sport or attend games, athletics are a huge part of the high school experience. With COVID cases still high, MCPS has decided to have all seasons virtual this year. With spring sports being a priority, I decided to talk to some coaches to see what they're up to and what they expect for an in-person season.
We created a schedule basically of weekly workouts for the girls to do with accountability partners.
I think that's the most important thing is the conditioning. The stuff that the student athletes can do after the virtual meetings, hopefully until April when we get started. That's the stuff that they'll hopefully be focused on.
I think at least it's provided some structure in terms of like making sure there's more working out going on because we've done workout every single time, and a tiny bit of like team building and activities, but it's just hard on Zoom. It's not quite the same.
I think it was really hard on all of us to have only a couple of weeks of the season last year and then get it kind of ripped out from underneath us.
We're going to have a season. I'm confident we are, and it's going to be a little shortened, but just getting out there and playing and getting to compete and getting to run around and be on the baseball field and be with your teammates.
My goal is always skill development and team bonding, especially given that so many of us are missing that social element.
You know, one of my favorite things to do is to coach. And I feel that we have a bond in coaching that is rare, in high school. You're with your team like 2 hours a day, 6 days a week at a minimum. Games are longer and you just form such a good bond.
We're dying to get back out there just to see everybody. Those night games, those Friday night games where we're on the field. You got your softball, right next door. You have boys and girls lacrosse right behind me on the turf field. That's what I miss so much is that Blair athletic community and family. We need to get that back.
Well, Blazers, we hope to see you back on the field soon. For BNC, I'm Sam Levy.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey Blazers, it's Black History Month. Have you ever wondered how and when this month was started? Well, in 1926, U.S. historian Carter G. Woodson and the Association of the African American Study started to celebrate and recognize this holiday during the second week of February. It inspired schools and organizations to celebrate achievements by African Americans and their contributions to U.S. history. Now, it wasn't officially recognized until 1976 when President Gerald Ford declared it a month.
In local news, Montgomery County has increased efforts to track down teachers who participated in the riots at the Capitol on January 6th. Montgomery County officials have asked teachers to take accountability for their actions and face the repercussions. This comes after a history teacher at Quince Orchard is accused of skipping class and participating and posting about the riots on social media. Her Instagram has since been deleted.
Well, that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements, and follow us on Instagram at bnc.infoflow and on Twitter at bnc.blair. We'll be back on Thursday with the latest edition of InfoFlow from home. Remember to wash your hands, avoid touching your face, and follow social distancing guidelines. Have a magnificent Monday, Blazers, and stay safe.